traveled across the world for a video game. Let me explain. You see, I'm Canadian, but I flew all the way to Brazil for the Rainbow Six Reload event, a tournament and a sneak peek at the future of Siege. It all started with 2 flights and 20 hours of travel before I finally arrived in Rio de Janeiro, where I had a very long trek through the airport, like abnormally long, before grabbing an Uber to the hotel. Now, I've never been to Brazil, so everything looked fascinating to me. I quickly checked out the hotel room, hit the pool, and then headed to the beach for dinner with other creators in the Ubisoft team. The next morning, we all met in the lobby and headed to the venue to try Siege X early. Now, I can't show the gameplay itself, as some of what we tested is still top secret, but the entire tournament was going to be played on Siege X, so we were pretty excited. Fast forward 24 hours, and just like that, Reload has begun. Everything around the venue looked amazing, the crowd started rolling in, and then it was time for the opening ceremony. Now, my sleeper pick, CAG Osaka, took the first game of the day, but it wasn't until the Brazil teams showed up that the crowd went nuts. Now, pretty much every night we went out for churrasco, or Brazilian barbecue. And oh my god, the food was insane. Endless meat, that's all I'm saying. And whatever this was, yeah, that was fun too. One of the biggest highlights for me had to be the meet and greet. I was honestly very nervous. Being in a different country, I wasn't sure anyone would show up, but I was wrong. So many of you came through, and a bunch of you even told me that you learned English from my videos, which completely caught me off guard, but also just meant a lot. Thank you. Before I knew it, it was time for the finals. CAG Osaka from Japan versus Furia from Brazil. And I think you can guess from the whole crowd reaction who won. Absolutely insane. I spent a little more time exploring Rio after the event, and then just like that, it was time to head home. I had so much fun, so massive thanks to Ubisoft for making this all happen. It was a trip I'll never forget. And if you found this interesting, you should come to the next Siege event. There's one every few months, and the next one is in Munich. So I better see you there. Okay, bye.